Hello guys, this is Elias with Softlife, and in this video I'm going to show you how to import JetEngine custom fields using an XML file and WP all import. Now guys, the first step is go here to upload a file and get our data. Now let's select the post type we want to import, which in this case is this properties one. Now I'm going to continue to step 2. And here is a review step where we just need to double check that all of this data is looking good. Now this is the case, so I'm going to continue to step 3. And here in step 3 we can see our data here in the right panel. So I'm going to drag and drop what I want from the right panel into the appropriate import fields. Now this is the title, so I'm going to drag and drop that here in the title box. And I'm going to do the same with the description. Now I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and here we have the images section. Now for this images section, I'm just going to use this image featured element. Alright, now we have everything we need here, so let's just jump straight into the JetEngine add-on section. Now let's enable this. Alright, and this will fetch all of the JetEngine custom fields we created with JetEngine, right? So we have here some text fields. We have this date picker field. Here we have a couple of select fields. We have this checkbox field. This is a radio one, and these two. This one is a repeater. Let me show you how this actually looks here. So here is our repeater field, and as you can see, this one has 3 subfields inside of that, right? So here is a gallery, and we're gonna download all of the gallery images here. And this floor plan is a media field, right? And then we have 4 more simple text fields. Now all of these JetEngine fields we're gonna get imported using this XML file. So let's just get on with that. Here is our map address. So let's just drag and drop that, short address. And for this date first listed, WP import will use the str2time function, whatever format you have in your XML file, into whatever JetEngine is using for your date field, right? Now for this availability field, I'm not gonna select a value from here, but I'm gonna use this option that says set with XPath and drag and drop my availability here. Now I'm gonna do the same with the listing type, right? And my price element. Now here for the amenities, this is a JetEngine checkbox field, and that means that we can select multiple values. Now for importing multiple values with XPath, we need to have these values separated with commas, which is our case here, right? So I'm gonna drag and drop these amenities right here, and WP import will make sure that all of these different elements are imported into the JetEngine checkbox field, right? Now let's drag and drop our square feet, which is here. Cool. Then I'm gonna do the same for the bathrooms and the bedrooms. And now here for these rooms, remember this is a JetEngine repeater field, and to get this imported, I'm gonna select this variable XML option. And guys, I'm just gonna blast through this using the appropriate structure for a repeater field in XML. But if you have some questions, you can just click here on this link and it will take you directly to our docs on how to get repeater fields imported, right? Now, the first thing we need to do is identify the repeating element. Now, you can quickly know what that is because here we have our rooms main element, and inside of that, we have several row elements. Now, I'm going to drag and drop this row. It doesn't really matter which one, right? And let me zoom in. We're going to say for each row inside of these rooms, we're going to do, right, these 3 sub-elements. I'm gonna drag and drop my name here, right? I'm gonna get rid of this because we don't need that. Cool. Next, the measurement, and I'm gonna do the same here for the measurement. Cool. And lastly, the description, and I'm gonna do the same here. Right? Cool. Now guys, again, all of this is explained a lot more into details here in this link. So be sure to check that out if you have some questions. But if you, even after reading the documentation, have some doubts, just don't worry about it and contact our support team. For now, I'm going to ignore blank fields, and you can hover on the question mark. And this basically means that if some of these values are empty, WPL import will just ignore them, right? Now here for the gallery, I'm going to drag and drop my element, like so. I need to make sure that this separator element, which is this comma, is placed here. So let's do that. And I'm going to enable this option that says search through the immediate library for existing images before importing new images. Now what this will do is just basically double check each image as is downloaded to make sure we don't download duplicate ones, right? So if the WPL import finds an image that already exists in our site, it will use that image instead of downloading a new one. Now I'm going to match this by URL, and I'm going to do the same with the floor plan. So let's drag and drop that. Cool. And lastly, let's just drag and drop the agent name, the phone number, the email, and the link for more details, which is a simple text field here in JetEngine. Now with this, we have everything covered in the JetEngine add-on section, which again are all of the JetEngine custom fields we created with, well, JetEngine, right? Now, let's continue with our import. We have here our taxonomies, so I'm gonna enable the tenure, drag and drop that, and the property of the week too. And there you go, guys. With this, let's just continue to step 4. Click on the auto attack button, and if you want to know more about the unique identifier, just read this text. For now, let's continue. These other options, you can hover on the question marks if you want to know more, but they are pretty much self-explanatory. So I'm just gonna skip all of this. And we're also going to skip the scheduling options, but just so you know, guys, this will allow you to schedule your import and run it automatically in, say, every single day, or maybe once a week or whatever, to have all of this data always updated, right? Now, if you want to know more about that, guys, you can just check out the other videos in our channel or go to our website at wplimport.com, where we dive a lot more into details about this. For now, like I said before, let's just confirm and run this, and this is going to take a minute or two while WPL import downloads all of the images, so I'm going to pause the video here and come back when it's ready. Alright guys, so we have finished with our import, and let's see if our properties came in okay. So great, we have 103 properties, which is great because this is the number we expected. Let's see how this looks in the front end. And we have here a bunch of properties, and they all look nice. So let's open this one up, and you can see here, guys, that we have our gallery and all of the images seem to be here, so this is a great start. Now here we have our title, the short address, the price, the availability and listing type, number of beds, baths and square feet, the address, the description, amenities, the room repeater, and the agent information. Now let's see how this looks here in the post edit page. And here we have title, description, the different taxonomies, the feature image. Now here we have all of the JetEngine meta fields correctly set up. We have the JetEngine's checkbox field looking good. The radios are looking good too. And here we have our JetEngine repeater with the subfields correctly imported. Now here in the media tab, we have our gallery and our floor plan. It's good. And finally, we have here our 4 simple text fields in the contact section. Now, there you have it, guys. That's how you import JetEngine meta fields with an XML file and WPL import. Now, if you want to know more about how to import other JetEngine custom fields, or if you maybe want to export them, or perhaps you're using Metabox or ACF to handle your custom fields and post types in WordPress, you're welcome to check the other videos in our channel or go to our website at wplimport.com. For now, thank you for watching and see you next time.